I'd like to go over Melodic Motion Etude number 32 with you here. We're continuing on with our Melodic Motion lesson series. I originally posted them just with fingering shown, played slowly, tried to play it clearly, and people began to ask for explanations too and some background on the thing. So I've started to do these with talking as well. So this one's going to go through a cycle which isn't dissimilar to Autumn Leaves. It also reminds me quite a bit of a song that was popular in the 1970s called You Light Up My Life, where the mic, where something becomes dominant to head back into a new cycle. If you've not yet done so, I would ask that you do please subscribe to the channel, like and share, and leave a comment. It's always good to hear from you. I like to hear what you're thinking, and if you have any suggestions for future videos, they're always welcome. If you'd like to leave me a tip, that would be a nice surprise. And my PayPal information is always there in the descriptions. So let's go with Melodic Motion Etude 32. We're going to have to see chords here. So here's first C minor. I'll call out frets. 10 and 11, we drop the bass to 8. So C minor with a B flat in the bass. If you want to add melodic ornaments up top, you can. It's not, this would be fine. Unadorned. I'm doing some little ornament things, but maybe if you can find them under your fingers and do them, you'll like them as well. So 10 and 11, and then 8 and 10. So it's really a string of our good friend the 10th. That would be the complete line in tenths. 10 and 11, 8 and 10, 7 and 8, and then 5th and 2nd string 8 and 10. But I'm doing these little melodic things. 7 and 8 with 10 above, and then some contrae motion, where 7 and 8 become 8 and 11. 11, 10, 8. So now we're at F7, and now we need B flat, major 7, and then we're coming down into E flat major. So 8 and 10, again walking tenths basically. 8 and 10, 7 and 8, 5 and 6, and if you want the other 10th, 6 and 8. I'm doing that same motif where I'm reaching out to the first string. So 6 and 10, 8, 6. And now we need a half diminished chord. Because we're trying to get to G minor, so we need A minor 7 flat 5 to D7. So that's going to be so here's our A minor 7 at first, 7 and 8, and then G and B flat, 5 and 6, and then 4 and 5, D7. I'm putting in the flat 13. So 4 and 5, 6, and then 5th string, 5th fret, and C the flat 7 on the 8th fret. So that right there use that in a tune that has 2 5s, or if you're looking to get to G minor in this case. So knowing where these things start sometimes can help. So if I wanted to do this, say, in D minor, we're in G minor right now, what I see is my 2 chord is on the 4th string here. So I'm going to need E minor 7 flat 5. I could do it down here, but then I'd get into open strings. So here it is in, I started with the same idea in D minor, 14, 15, and 12 and 13, and then 11 and 12, 11, 12, 13, 15 with 12 bass. And that would resolve to D and F, 12 and 13. So that's how to apply it. I hope if you're interested in this stuff that you're following the Lines in D minor playlist. It's getting increasingly long. I keep adding to it and finding things to show that I hope will be of benefit to someone out there. So now, G minor, 5 and 6, and then we're going to do a little walk up. So this, I hear these, this is G and B flat, 5 and 6, A and C. One might be tempted to think it's A half diminished or something, but I think when we get this, it's really D7 in passing to get from 1 to 5 to 1 minor, in this case G minor. G minor, D7 over A, you can hear the implied root there. And then G minor, 8 and 10. And then we're making, G minor has to say, I'm not the center of attention anymore. I'm going to turn it over to C minor, so I become a 5 chord. Hear that? So C minor can happen. So now I put the melody way up high. For those of you with cutaways, please follow along. 13 and 15, E flat and G. And we have the same, it's all walking tenths. Here's the tenths pairs, I'll call out the frets. 13, 15, 12 and 13, 10 and 11, and then 12 on the 5th string with maybe E flat up here on the 11th fret, or I liked that G note up there. It was nice. I liked that line. So we're walking those tenths. That is 12 and 15 with 11 below, and now we need going to come down another series of tenths. 12, 13, 10, 11, 9 and 10, and then we need this bass note, 10th fret of the 5th string G. I keep doing this melodic motif basically. 10, 13, 11, 10, and now one more. It's going to look almost like the beginning. So C and E flat, 10 and 11, 8 and 10 together at 7 and 8. And now everybody gives up and we put that F sharp in the bass with C. and we say, oh, we were in G minor after all. So this sound of makes G minor happen. D7, G7 making C minor happen. Where else could we go? I went to the woods. So that's 9, 11, 10, 8, and 10 and 10, G and D. And one tip, I really am watching the bass notes, leaving the fingers melodically to kind of feel their way. I know what the pitches are more or less, but I am feeling it too. You want to develop that strong connection between your ears and where your fingers are going to go. That's the improvising part that we want to really build on. So I hope this has been something of interest. If you've stayed till the end here, I really do appreciate your kind attention and wish you a very good day.